see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators. And the Razorbacks will put toe to leather and will get started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Weary. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Got out of trouble and throws. Got him downfield. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Mr. Two-Bits would be proud the Gators standing up and hollering for a first down.
How does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Delivers the stiff arm. Oh, he's got some space. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Gators, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off-play action on first down. Pressure coming. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Scrambling away. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown Gators! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
So Arkansas's offense will take the field for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. just missed on the connection, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Cortez. This one's complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run the option. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeps it on the draw. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Razorbacks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Let's go. On the ground, it's Bishop. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Extra point here will tie the game.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Weary. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Gators will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. That's usually prime return return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Right, if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
To the air, it's Cortez. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And that's an interesting call by this offense, man. Like, they go with the run, try to maybe catch them off guard, pick up a few yards, but now decision time. 4th and medium. Does this offense want to now be aggressive and make sure they go for it?
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
The RPO, it's complete.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll give it to the back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. To the air, it's Snyder. Bringing the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Gators will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it from the gun. Plows through the defense. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Goes to the option. Finding open areas. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And man, it's
nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He's got him. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. The Gators with the 1st and 10. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to 44.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back can get some positive yards.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football.
Turning it on! He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Gators have this offense rolling. Dropping back, it's Snyder. Working the big fella to the corner. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. This time they'll go to the running game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Gators back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're going to ride this running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. They'll send out the kicker here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Gives it on the option. Got the 1st down and more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They'll give it to him again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here's the handoff. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Razorbacks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver to the ground and try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Razorbacks need to pick it up on 4th down. Shoots his way for more. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the single back. There he goes. Lowers those pads. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To throw, it's Snyder. Got his man. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Gators will kick it off to start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the 2nd half.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Really good job by this offense, understanding where the sticks are. It's 3rd down and short. The QB makes the pitch. Good, accurate pitch, and then he does the rest. Gets north-south and gets the 1st down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Find some fresh air. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2.
Yeah, and I think on that 3rd down and short call, I honestly think that they thought it was going to be a 4th down situation. Now it's 4th and 2. I think this offense was ready for this opportunity, and I think they're going to go for it right here.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll run this play from the pistol. Handoff to the single back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Unloads quickly. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Back to throw, it's Snyder. Makes the grab. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, though.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
It's complete to the right. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Dropping back, it's Snyder. Here comes the heat. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. It's on target and complete. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Gators line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Florida! And that one will give them the lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point splits the uprights. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option to give. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. This could be a major turning point in this game, going for it inside their own 40. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Takes the handoff. It's Tolzien. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Razorbacks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Sweet cut there. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Snyder. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Gators line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the...
Breaks into the open. He'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
He might want another play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
That's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The Razorbacks can really attack on this second and short. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. Past the 30. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because everybody was on the same page. Nice job.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They're 3 for 4 on 4th down in this one, and they'll try it again. Going for the marker on the ground. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Snyder. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that.
Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gators in the hurry up.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the first down. He's looking to throw. Here's the pressure. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
And the D deny them on second and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They'll play it safe and try for 3. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. It is perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It'll be 3rd and long. On the option. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. They boot it away. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking to throw, it's Snyder. Under fire. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Wants to throw on 3rd. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.